The St. Louis community was shocked a week ago when a MetroLink security guard was shot and killed. The former Marine, who was not armed with a gun, was working at the Delmar Loop station at the time.
Tonight, why a bi-state commissioner is pleading with the agency to arm guards for their sake and for the sake of passengers. That's tonight's You Paid For It. The entire community was shaken by the murder of MetroLink security guard James Cook of Sullivan. Cook, who spent 8 years as a U.S. Marine, was married with 2 young daughters. He was shot and killed around 10 a.m. last Sunday at the Delmar Loop station. Last April, Bi-State revised its policy, taking away guns from security guards. Cook was shot to death after approaching a man he was told was creating a disturbance. An outraged community reportedly raised tens of thousands of dollars for his family in a couple of days in a GoFundMe. Crime Stoppers donated another $50,000 to the security officer's family. But Bi-State Commissioner Derrick Keith Cox is angry that Cook had to work with no gun in this dangerous city.
What is your reaction about what has happened with the guard being killed?
It's just devastating. When you see pictures of, this security officer and his family and his 2 daughters, it's absolutely devastating. We've got to do something about this. People know that our security is unarmed. It's a soft target.
I questioned Bi-State President CEO Talby Roach, who helped push the new policy that came about after nearly $1 million in studies on how to improve safety on the trouble-plagued MetroLink. We talked to Commissioner Cox, and he said it was a mistake in the first place for Bi-State to take the guns away from guards. Do you think now, in the wake of this death, that it was indeed a mistake?
So what we need to do is create a comprehensive security program that at its base level have really customer service security officers that do not have deadly force. Right now, under the federal compact that Bi-State operates under, I cannot have employees or contractors that have deadly force.
That can't be true, that guards can't have guns, because they've had guns for decades on the MetroLink system. So how can you now say they can't?
So in developing, my job is to create a security system that is multiple layered.
Talby Roach is saying that it's under federal law, the guards can't have guns. How do you answer that?
Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. But if that's their new position, that, now we can't have weapons. Again, we were doing it for decades before this. Did the law just change? Because I certainly haven't heard about it. This gentleman that was murdered, he was an Iraq war veteran, a Marine. Tell me that he shouldn't have had a weapon to defend himself. If he had a gun, I honestly believe that he would be alive today. That's what I believe.
Do you think you need to review this policy of guards not having guns?
We are always going to review all aspects of security so that we can always be getting better.
Commissioner Cox says Bi-State agreed to his call for a special meeting on the safety and weapons policy. That virtual meeting is going to be held tomorrow at 9 a.m. I will, of course, stay on top of this critical issue. After all, you paid for it.